All right, 21, what's the solution for the system of equations? We have a couple of ways we can do this. We can do it by substitution or elimination, or we can actually plug in the ordered pairs. Since this is solved for y, I'm actually going to go ahead and do this by substitution. So we're going to take that chunk, that 2x minus 3, that equals y. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to plug it in for y right there in the other equation. So if I do that, I'm going to rewrite the second equation, 4x minus 3, but instead of y, I'm going to have the 2x minus 3, because 2x minus 3 equals y. It's the same thing as y. And then what else do I have from this equation? I have the 4x, I have the minus 3, and then what represents the y, the 2x minus 3. So then that's going to equal 31. And then from here to solve the equation. So 4x, the negative is attached to the 3, so we have to multiply everything in the parentheses with that negative 3. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative 3 is plus 9, and that equals 31. And now we're going to combine everything on the left side of the equation. So that's going to be 4x minus 6x, which is negative 2x, plus 9 equals 31. Solve the equation, get x by itself. This is basically 2 steps here. Subtract 9, subtract 9. Negative 2x equals, that's going to be 22, I believe, 31 minus 9. And then divide by negative 2, and x is going to equal negative 11. So right now we can actually cross out c and d. And we're going to plug in negative 11 for x back into the easiest place to do that is right here. X, plug in negative 11 right there. So 2 times negative 11 is negative 22, and then minus 3 is negative 25. So it looks like A is your answer. Now, another way we could have done that is from the beginning, we could have just taken all these ordered pairs and plugged them in to see if they worked. All right, so let's just do the second equation. Plug in negative 11, it'd be 4 times negative 11 minus 3 times, and what's the y coordinate? Negative 25. And we're going to see if that equals 31. So you get negative 44 plus 75. Okay, negative 3 times negative 25 is positive 75. And if you do negative 44 plus 75, you're going to get 31. It does equal this. So you would have known that this ordered pair would work for the second equation if you just plugged it in. If you forgot how to do substitution or elimination, you could do that. And then if you take the same ordered pair and plug it in up here, it would also work, and that tells you A is your answer. Now, I'm going to show you why this would not work by plugging it into this equation. You'd have 4 times negative 11, right? Minus 3 times, and what was the y here? Negative 19. And we're going to see if that equals 31. Well, you get negative 44 again, but negative 3 times negative 19 is negative 50, or positive 57. And if you add those together, you get 13. You're not going to get 31. So you would know that B is not going to be your answer.